Let's be real. You know what happened in the first election? Nobody trusts the results of that. Don't you think they're going to do the same thing with whoever the Republican candidate, even if it is DeSantis? Do you really think that we're going to have a fair and true, results in the upcoming 2024 election?
Look, I think that the Republican Party has certainly not done enough to address all of the fraud. We've seen that they've done nothing to implement measures to combat mail-in ballot fraud. They haven't sued any of the big tech social media companies that have deplatformed a sitting United States president and people like myself and millions of others, right? So we still have a lot of issues in this country. But I do believe that people are waking up, and I think that the awareness regarding election rigging and fraud in this country is at an all-time high, and it's going to be up to people to be vigilant themselves and to get to the polls and to be aware of ways that they can try to combat fraud, because we certainly cannot count on the Republican Party to do anything.
What's a way they can combat fraud?
Yeah,
I mean, if they're showing, I mean, look at what happened in Arizona. People were showing up, they were trying to vote, and look at where we are now. So
how do you combat
what is the
it?
answer to it? I mean, with the Dominion voting system, are we even going to have an election this year?
I think we will have the election, yeah, but a lot of people are saying we won't.
Those are all very important questions.
Yeah, I know they're hard to answer. I mean, we're all
and they're very hard to answer, as you said, because the reality is the Republicans haven't done anything. And so your questions are 100% legitimate. They're questions that I have as well. But the answer is we'll see, right? As Donald Trump always says, we'll see, because really, what has changed? Nothing has changed. There hasn't been any changes made, and we have, the same voting machines. There aren't many states that have outlawed drop boxes or Zuckerbucks. And even if they do outlaw Zuckerbucks, I mean, they did outlaw them in the state of Florida. You're just going to have groups like CEIR that received $69.5 million in Zuckerbucks anyway, try to call them something else, right? They'll just change the name, and then technically speaking, they're not using Zuckerbucks, right? So there's going to be all types of dark money from big tech, as we've seen. Big tech is still one of the largest donors to the Democrat Party, and we still have states using the ERIC system. We still have states using Zuckerbucks, and we still have mail-in ballot fraud. And as you just saw this last week, the Biden administration is trying to reinstitute lockdowns. They're trying to create another pandemic scare.